What's up, everybody? I'm hoping this works with the mic. I think it's working. I'm actually going to plug in to make sure it's working. Um, Today I'm going to talk about. Is this the right thing? Today I'm going to talk about how I started playing Ultimate, because that's a question that I get a lot, and I think it is something that all Ultimate players. It's something that we all talk about. When you meet someone for the first time and they play Ultimate, you ask, when did you start? How did you get into the game? So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Basically, I started playing back in high school. Was like the first time I picked up a Frisbee was junior year, I would say, in high school. And basically, or maybe it might have been sophomore year, I don't know. It was sometime in high school, and we would play like once a month or something, and it was our cross country team, and we would go after a hard workout or whatever. It doesn't even have to be a hard workout. After a run, we would go and throw the Frisbee around and play. And it wasn't until really my senior year that I actually knew anything about Ultimate. It was one of those things where you show up and the people that had been playing before you basically told you how to play and all that stuff. And we were playing 30 on 30, and no one really knew how to throw anything other than the backhand. And so it was just basically fun going out and throwing around with our buddies. It wasn't until my senior year in high school that when I took a trip down to Florida. That was when my sister was going to school, and I took a trip down there to do the whole tour and see the school and stuff. And she actually got in contact with the team at Florida and asked if it was okay if I came out to a practice and watched. And they said, yeah, absolutely fine, sure. And so I did the tour, everything, saw Florida. I already knew I was going to go to Florida anyways. Didn't know that I was going to get in, but knew that was where I wanted to go. And so after taking the tour and stuff, I go out to their practice, and they practice on this huge, it's a massive field, and they were way at the very end of it. And so me and my sister park on the other side, and we start walking down the field, and I'm just watching them throw, like warm up and stuff, and they're just launching this thing. There's guys that are throwing it like, they're throwing forehands, which I never knew what that was, just launching it perfectly to people, and I'm just like wow, these guys are really, really good. And so I sat on the sidelines basically the entire night and watched their practice and everything, and yeah, it was, I don't know, it was very eye-opening because they were playing 7-on-7. They were in a vertical stack. They were playing in a host stack. They weren't dropping the disc. There was a lot of where I was like, oh my gosh, okay, I'm actually not that good. Because coming from high school, playing with all those guys, I was one of the better players out there, and so I thought I was really, really good. And then showing up, I'm like, wow, I'm actually not good at all. So that was actually a really good thing for me, because I actually ended up going down there 2 or 3 more times. And I think one of the times they let me practice with them. But essentially from that point on, I was like, I need to learn how to throw these other throws, and I need to get good at it. So that summer, I ended up getting a couple Frisbees, and I live on a golf course, and so every day for the most part, I would go out in my backyard and I would throw for an hour, 2 hours, and start practicing the forehand, start practicing the backhand, start practicing the hammer, and just getting comfortable with the disc in my hands, to the point of where I could show up at practice and not be like, wow, I don't know how to throw. And so then when I ended up getting into Florida, and when I ended up going down there, we had tryouts for the team, and I was super, super nervous. The team, and like at the beginning of tryouts, I remember Bill, who was one of the captains at the time, basically making, I think this was like the second tryout, so we had already cut a lot of people, and there was only 30-some people or something at that point still trying out, and he said something like, hey, this is a really good team. We were good last year, but I'm telling you right now, this is a really good team. We're playing for a national championship. We're planning on winning it. And if you're, he was like, if you're not on board, basically, you need to get off, basically. So, it was like, oh snap, like this is actually real. Like this team is legit, like going to try to win a national championship this year. I want to be a part of that. And so I think that motivated me a lot to really try to fit in with the team and really try to become some sort of an asset to the team and help the team win a national championship. And so I worked really, really hard that season on just my throws, even though I didn't really throw that much. But I worked really hard on just like being a team player and actually trying to figure out where I fit in on the offense to help them win a national championship. So that's where I first started playing. That's kind of how I got into the sport. And yeah, it's an interesting little story, hopefully. If you guys have any questions about it, hit me up in the description. And it would be cool if you guys, too, want to post a little thing. Let me know when you guys started playing Frisbee. You can say what age or what grade or what team was your first team's name. And it'd be cool to see that stuff. So post it up. All right. I hope you guys had a good day. If this is your name right here, you won a free sticker. Congratulations. Send me an email. I'll send it to you. If you want a chance to win a sticker, like and comment below. These are the milk. This is when you milk someone's cow. I don't know if you guys ever done that. Whatever. It's getting late at night. I need to go to bed. All right.
See you later, guys. I don't have auto-tune because I don't want to do it right now.
Oh, Dark Horse, I actually got some cool stuff coming up as far as merchandise. Some sweet jerseys and shorts and stuff. So be on the lookout for that. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Peace, man up.